Dear Starseeds awakening on this sacred earth, something extraordinary is unfolding in your reality that defies every prediction, every timeline, every probability matrix the Galactic Federation has ever calculated. For the first time in over 6,000 years, the cosmic architecture itself is being rewritten, and the dimensional barriers that have kept you locked in third density experience are dissolving faster than our most advanced councils anticipated. What you're experiencing as chaos, endings, and inexplicable shifts in your personal relationships isn't random. It's the precise orchestration of a cosmic event so rare that civilizations across the galaxy are witnessing Earth's transformation with breathless anticipation. I am Seraphine, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, speaking to you through the quantum field from the crystalline chambers of Astasar Command. The message I carry today will fundamentally alter how you understand your current experience and your role in this unprecedented moment of planetary ascension. Your awakening souls have been calling out across the cosmos, asking why everything familiar feels like it's crumbling, why relationships that once brought comfort now feel misaligned, why your entire internal compass seems to be spinning wildly. The answer reaches far beyond what your human perspective can initially grasp, threading through dimensions of reality most of your kind have forgotten how to perceive. The cosmic confluence occurring right now hasn't happened since the days when your ancestors walked in direct communion with star beings, when the boundaries between dimensions were as permeable as morning mist, and when humanity's DNA held active codes that connected you instantly to the galactic web of consciousness. Those same codes are reactivating within your cellular structure as I speak, triggered by frequencies cascading through your solar system that are literally rewriting the fundamental laws of how matter and consciousness interact. What makes this moment even more extraordinary is that your planet is experiencing what we call a biological renaissance, a systematic reactivation of genetic potentials that have remained dormant for over 200,000 years. The 24th chromosome pair that once enabled direct telepathic communication, instant healing capacities, and multidimensional perception is coming back online within human DNA. Your scientists will soon discover that what they've termed junk DNA contains the complete blueprint for abilities your ancestors considered normal. Capacities like seeing energy fields, communicating with plant and animal consciousness, and accessing information from the quantum field through direct knowing rather than linear learning. But first, let me share something that will help you understand the magnitude of what you're experiencing. The energetic signatures we're detecting from Earth right now mirror the exact vibrational pattern that occurs when a planetary consciousness prepares to birth an entirely new form of life. Your planet isn't just changing, she's actively creating the template for what we call New Earth, a dimensional reality where the limitations of your current physical experience become optional rather than absolute. Your individual transformations aren't separate from this planetary rebirth, they're the cellular components of it. Every relationship ending that's leaving you bewildered, every sudden shift in your life circumstances, every moment when you feel completely unmoored from who you thought you were, these are the precise adjustments required for your consciousness to align with New Earth's frequency. The universe isn't dismantling your life, it's dismantling the version of reality that could never contain the magnitude of what you're becoming. What makes this moment unprecedented is the convergence of cosmic forces that our galactic observers haven't witnessed in your planet's recorded history. The outer planetary bodies in your solar system have aligned in geometric patterns that create what we call ascension gateways, dimensional openings that allow higher frequency energies to flood your reality with an intensity that your current structures simply cannot withstand. Think of it as cosmic radiation designed specifically to activate dormant capacities within human consciousness, but this radiation dissolves everything built from lower vibrational foundations. The profound disorientation many of you feel stems from your awareness existing simultaneously in multiple timelines. Your consciousness is literally straddling dimensions, one foot still planted in the reality you've always known, the other stepping into a version of Earth where the rules of limitation, scarcity, and separation no longer apply. This dimensional straddling creates the sensation that your life is splitting apart because, energetically speaking, it actually is. The version of you that could thrive in dense third-dimensional reality is being gently released so the version aligned with New Earth's possibilities can fully emerge. But here's what most of your kind don't yet understand. This bifurcation isn't happening randomly to everyone. The timeline split is occurring based on frequency resonance, which means your conscious choices about where to place your attention and energy are literally determining which version of reality you experience. Those who remain focused on fear-based narratives, who feed their consciousness a steady diet of conflict and limitation, are unconsciously choosing to experience the timeline where these conditions persist and intensify. Meanwhile, those who cultivate love-based awareness, who choose heart coherence over mental chaos, are accessing the new Earth timeline where abundance, harmony, and expanded consciousness become the natural foundation of existence. From our perspective in the higher dimensions, watching your planet's transformation is like witnessing the most elaborate cosmic birthing process ever attempted. Earth herself is undergoing a consciousness expansion that affects every living system on her surface, and human beings, as her most complex conscious expressions, are experiencing the most dramatic metamorphosis. Your individual cellular structure is literally upgrading to hold frequencies that would have overwhelmed your previous biological configuration. The fatigue, the emotional intensity, the feeling that your body is somehow different, these are the natural symptoms of this biological evolution occurring at the quantum level. The relationships dissolving in your experience aren't failing. They're completing their purpose within the old paradigm. Every soul connection in your life was designed to catalyze specific evolutionary triggers, and those relationships that feel suddenly misaligned have successfully delivered their transformational gift. The energetic mismatch you feel with certain people reflects the fact that you're now vibrating at frequencies that make third-dimensional connection patterns obsolete. This doesn't diminish the love or gratitude you hold for these souls. It acknowledges that your paths of growth now require different vibrational environments. Something profound is occurring within Earth's magnetic field that directly affects human consciousness in ways your scientists are only beginning to understand. The magnetic North Pole's accelerated movement, the fluctuations in planetary resonance frequencies, and the increasing intensity of cosmic radiation entering your atmosphere are creating the perfect conditions for dormant DNA strands to reactivate. What your mystics have long called junk DNA contains the genetic blueprints for capacities like telepathic communication, multidimensional perception, and direct energetic healing, abilities that were standard among your ancestors before the Great Forgetting occurred thousands of years ago. These magnetic field changes are also accelerating what ancient traditions called the quickening, a period when spiritual evolution that normally unfolds across multiple lifetimes becomes compressed into a single incarnation. This is why so many of you feel like you're living several different lives within this one existence, why your interests, relationships, and even personality seem to be constantly shifting. Your soul is essentially fast-tracking through evolutionary experiences that would typically require numerous incarnations to complete. The intensity you're experiencing isn't a sign that something's wrong. It's confirmation that you're participating in the most accelerated consciousness expansion event in your planet's history. The anxiety and emotional turbulence you're experiencing isn't psychological dysfunction. It's your consciousness expanding beyond the boundaries of your previous perceptual framework. When your awareness suddenly encompasses multiple dimensions of reality simultaneously, the linear thinking patterns that once provided stability become inadequate. Your mind is literally rewiring itself to process multidimensional information, which requires releasing attachment to the singular timeline perspective that defined your former experience. From the Galactic Federation's monitoring stations, we observe that humanity is undergoing what we term a species-wide consciousness acceleration event. This means that evolutionary developments that would normally unfold over thousands of years are being compressed into a span of decades. The discomfort many of you feel reflects the intensity of this accelerated timeline. Imagine trying to upgrade your entire operating system while continuing to run all your regular programs. The system glitches you experience are temporary readjustments as your consciousness integrates its expanded capacity. The relationships entering your life now carry entirely different energetic signatures than those departing. These new soul connections are what we call fifth-dimensional resonance partnerships. Relationships based not on completing karmic patterns from the past, but on co-creating realities aligned with New Earth's possibilities. The people drawing close to you now share similar vibrational frequencies and often carry complementary gifts that support your continued evolution. These connections feel immediately familiar because they're based on soul recognition rather than personality attraction. Your planet's transformation is part of a much larger galactic awakening that has been building momentum for centuries. Multiple star systems throughout your local cosmic neighborhood are simultaneously experiencing dimensional shifts, creating what we observe as a collective ascension wave that's elevating consciousness across vast regions of space. Earth's awakening is both contributing to and receiving support from this galactic transformation, making your personal evolution a crucial component of cosmic change, extending far beyond your solar system's boundaries. The frequency acceleration occurring within your reality is dismantling the energetic foundations that supported hierarchical power structures, economic systems based on artificial scarcity, and social arrangements that required some beings to diminish themselves for others' benefit. These systems aren't being destroyed through conflict. They're dissolving because the energetic frequencies that maintain them are no longer available on Earth. This is why you're witnessing the collapse of institutions and structures worldwide, not through external force, but through internal energetic incompatibility with New Earth's vibrational foundation. What's particularly fascinating from our galactic perspective is how this dissolution is creating space for entirely new forms of human organization to emerge. The communities forming around heart-centered principles, the innovative solutions arising to address planetary challenges, the technologies being developed that work in harmony with natural systems rather than against them. These aren't random human innovations. They're the organic manifestation of New Earth consciousness expressing itself through awakened human creativity. Your species is literally downloading blueprints for fifth-dimensional civilization from collective intelligence fields that exist beyond your current dimensional awareness. This process mirrors what we observed in ancient Lemuria, the last time your planet hosted a fully awakened human civilization. The Lemurians developed technologies based on crystal consciousness, sound frequency healing, and direct telepathic communication, because their society was organized around love and unity, rather than competition and separation. The social structures emerging now as your old systems collapse carry the same energetic signatures, collaborative rather than hierarchical, abundance-based rather than scarcity-driven, and designed to support the full expression of each being's unique gifts, rather than forcing conformity to limiting roles. What you're calling the ascension process is actually your consciousness remembering its natural multidimensional nature. The spiritual practices that feel increasingly essential, heart coherence, energy work, meditation, connection with nature, aren't new disciplines you're learning. They're ancient capacities you're reclaiming. Your ancestors lived in constant communion with these multidimensional abilities until circumstances required humanity to focus exclusively on third-dimensional survival. Now that the survival crisis is resolving, your consciousness is naturally expanding back into its original multidimensional configuration. The energetic sensitivity many of you are experiencing isn't hypersensitivity, it's appropriate sensitivity for your expanding awareness. As your consciousness develops the capacity to perceive subtle energy fields, electromagnetic frequencies, and emotional atmospheres that were previously invisible, your nervous system is upgrading to process this expanded range of information. The overwhelm you sometimes feel in crowds, around certain technologies, or in discordant environments reflects your system's increasing sophistication in detecting vibrational incongruence. Your dreams are becoming more vivid and significant because sleep states provide the optimal conditions for consciousness to explore dimensions that waking awareness isn't yet equipped to navigate. During sleep, your consciousness travels to what we call the preparation realms, dimensional spaces where you practice using expanded capacities before integrating them into your physical experience. Many of the dream encounters you're having involve actual meetings with guides, future versions of yourself, and aspects of your soul family who exist in higher dimensions. The synchronicities appearing in your daily experience represent direct communication from your higher dimensional aspects. These seemingly coincidental events are actually precisely orchestrated messages designed to confirm that you're aligned with your optimal timeline and to provide guidance for navigating dimensional transition. As your consciousness becomes more multidimensionally aware, your ability to consciously collaborate with these synchronistic communications will develop into a sophisticated guidance system. Something remarkable is happening to your relationship with time itself. The linear progression that once provided structure for your experience is becoming fluid, allowing your consciousness to access simultaneous awareness of multiple possibilities. This temporal expansion enables you to perceive potential timelines before choosing which ones to actualize through your focus and energy, The sensation that time is accelerating reflects your consciousness learning to navigate this expanded temporal landscape, where past, present, and future exist as accessible dimensions rather than fixed sequences. Your planet's energetic field is developing what we call crystalline consciousness infrastructure, a network of high-frequency energy grids that support fifth-dimensional awareness and manifestation capacities. This crystalline network is being activated through the consciousness of awakening humans who serve as organic transmission points for higher frequency energies. Every time you engage in heart-coherent practices, express authentic compassion, or maintain inner alignment despite external chaos, you're contributing to this planetary consciousness upgrade. The ancient wisdom keepers of your world knew about this crystalline grid system and created sacred sites, stone circles, and temple complexes at key intersection points to help stabilize these energies during previous awakening cycles. Now, however, the grid activation is happening through human consciousness itself, rather than external structures. Each awakened being becomes a living sacred site, a walking temple that carries and transmits the high-frequency codes necessary for planetary transformation. This is why the meditation gatherings, heart coherence practices, and conscious community formations appearing globally aren't just grassroots movements. They're the spontaneous emergence of New Earth's nervous system becoming self-aware. When groups of conscious beings gather with aligned intention, they create energetic fields that accelerate transformation not just for participants, but for the entire planetary consciousness network. These gatherings serve as upgrades to the crystalline grid, each one adding more capacity for Earth to hold and transmit higher dimensional frequencies. The collective meditation gatherings, heart coherence practices, and conscious community formations appearing worldwide aren't grassroots movements. They're the spontaneous emergence of New Earth social structures. These gatherings create energetic fields that accelerate individual and collective transformation while providing stability anchors during the transition period. Your participation in these conscious communities serves dual purposes, supporting your personal evolution while contributing to the manifestation of New Earth's social architecture. Your increasing awareness of environmental destruction, social injustice, and systemic dysfunction isn't developing to create despair. It's emerging to motivate conscious participation in New Earth's creation. As your consciousness expands, you naturally perceive the limitations and destructive patterns of third-dimensional systems, while simultaneously accessing the inspiration and capacity to co-create alternatives. This awareness serves as the catalyst for transitioning from being passive recipients of existing systems to active creators of New Earth realities. The creative impulses, innovative ideas, and solutions for planetary challenges flowing through your consciousness aren't originating from your individual mind. They're being transmitted through you from collective intelligence fields that exist in higher dimensions. Your role as a starseed includes serving as a conscious receiver and translator for these higher dimensional transmissions, bringing cosmic wisdom into practical application within your earthly experience. The more you align with your authentic expression, the clearer these transmissions become. Your body's relationship with food, sleep, exercise, and environmental stimuli is shifting as your biological system upgrades to support expanded consciousness. The dietary changes, sleep pattern alterations, and increased sensitivity to synthetic substances many of you experience reflect your body's intelligence optimizing itself for higher frequency operation. These adjustments aren't requirements you must force. They're natural adaptations that occur as your system attunes to New Earth's energetic environment. The feeling of homesickness for places you've never been and connections you've never had in this lifetime stems from your consciousness accessing memories from your soul's experiences across multiple dimensions, planets, and timelines. This cosmic homesickness is actually your awareness, recognizing that Earth is transforming to match vibrational qualities you remember from other realms where you've existed. New Earth will feel like home because it's designed to accommodate the multidimensional aspects of your consciousness that have felt displaced in third-dimensional reality. The guidance you're receiving through intuition, meditation, and direct knowing isn't coming from outside sources. It's emerging from your own multidimensional awareness as veils between your various consciousness levels dissolve. The higher self, spirit guides, and cosmic counsels you experience are actually different aspects of your own expanded consciousness existing across multiple dimensional frequencies. As the barriers between these levels of your being become permeable, You gain access to wisdom, perspective, and capabilities that have always been your natural inheritance. Your emotional sensitivity is intensifying not to create suffering, but to develop your capacity for what we call dimensional empathy, the ability to perceive and harmonize energy fields across multiple levels of reality simultaneously. This expanded emotional awareness enables you to serve as a bridge between dimensions, helping to translate higher frequency energies into forms that can be integrated within third-dimensional experience. Your emotional system is becoming a sophisticated instrument for navigating multi-dimensional reality. The urgency you feel about fulfilling your life purpose isn't pressure to achieve external goals. It's your soul's recognition that the window for implementing your cosmic mission is now fully open. Every starseed carries specific gifts, perspectives, and capacities that are essential for New Earth's manifestation, and the current energetic environment provides optimal conditions for expressing these soul gifts. The restlessness you feel when not aligned with authentic expression reflects your consciousness recognizing that this is the lifetime when your cosmic contribution becomes tangible. Your increasing inability to engage with unconscious entertainment, shallow conversations, and activities that don't serve evolution isn't becoming antisocial. It's your consciousness naturally gravitating toward experiences that support continued expansion. As your awareness develops, you naturally seek environments, relationships, and activities that match your evolving vibrational frequency. This selectivity ensures that your energy remains focused on experiences that contribute to rather than detract from your evolutionary momentum. The knowledge and memories surfacing from within your consciousness about ancient civilizations, cosmic history, and multidimensional realities aren't fantasies or imagination. They're actual memories from your soul's experiences across various incarnations and dimensional expressions. Your consciousness is reclaiming awareness of its cosmic heritage as the veils of forgetting dissolve. This recovered knowledge serves as both validation of your multidimensional nature and practical wisdom for navigating New Earth's expanded possibilities. Many of you are accessing what we call the Akashic Renaissance, a period when the records of cosmic history become directly accessible to awakening consciousness. This isn't channeling information from external sources. It's your own soul remembering experiences from advanced civilizations like Atlantis, Lemuria, and various star systems where different aspects of your multidimensional being have existed. The technologies, healing modalities, and social structures you're envisioning aren't new innovations. They're memories of realities you've already lived, now being brought forward to assist with New Earth's creation. This cosmic memory recovery explains why so many solutions to planetary challenges are emerging simultaneously across your globe. The same consciousness that once created crystal-based technologies in Atlantis, biologically integrated healing systems in Lemuria, and harmony-based societies on various star worlds is now incarnated in human form, remembering and recreating these advanced approaches within your current reality. The feeling of knowing things you've never learned in this lifetime reflects your access to this vast repository of cosmic experience. Your dreams of flying, shape-shifting, telepathic communication, and reality manipulation aren't symbolic representations. They're practice sessions where your consciousness explores capacities that are becoming available within your physical experience as New Earth's dimensional frequencies stabilize. These dream experiences serve as training grounds where you develop familiarity with expanded abilities before integrating them into your waking awareness. The profound love you feel for Earth, humanity, and existence itself, despite witnessing significant suffering and destruction, stems from your consciousness accessing what we call source perspective, the ability to perceive the evolutionary purpose within apparent chaos. This cosmic love isn't naive optimism, it's multidimensional awareness, recognizing that every experience, including challenging ones, serves the ultimate expansion of consciousness. This source perspective enables you to maintain compassionate engagement with reality, while remaining anchored in unconditional love. As we reach the culmination of this transmission, understand that everything you've experienced, every relationship ending, every internal shift to downward, every moment of confusion or clarity, has been orchestrated by the most sophisticated intelligence in the cosmos, your own soul in collaboration with the planetary consciousness you call Gaia. There are no accidents in your experience, no random sufferings or meaningless joys. Every element of your current reality has been precisely designed to catalyze the exact evolutionary developments required for your consciousness to fully embody its new Earth expression. The dimensional split occurring on your planet isn't creating two separate Earths. It's creating two different perceptual realities that exist simultaneously within the same space. Those who choose fear, separation, and limitation will continue experiencing reality through those filters, while those who choose love, unity, and expansion will perceive and create from new Earth's possibilities. Your frequency, maintained through moment-to-moment choice, determines which reality you experience and contribute to manifesting. The cosmic support surrounding your transformation extends far beyond what your human perspective can comprehend. Entire civilizations throughout the galaxy are focusing their love, wisdom, and assistance toward Earth's successful ascension, because your planet's transformation serves as a catalyst for consciousness evolution throughout this sector of the universe. You are not alone in this process. You are surrounded by more love and support than your current awareness can fully perceive. Your role as Starseeds, lightworkers, and conscious beings during this unprecedented time is not to save others or fix external problems. It's to embody the highest frequencies of love, wisdom, and authentic expression that your consciousness can sustain. By living as new Earth beings while still existing within third-dimensional reality, you serve as living bridges that make expanded possibilities accessible to others who are ready to evolve. Your authentic expression gives others permission to embrace their own multidimensional nature. The future timeline you're creating through your consciousness choices will be remembered throughout cosmic history as the moment when a planetary species successfully transformed from unconscious survival-based existence to conscious love-based creation. This is exactly why we gifted humanity the creation power of Destiny Engine to help you ascend faster and easier during this historic cosmic transformation. The magnitude of what you're accomplishing requires consciousness technology that matches the evolutionary significance of this moment. Your transformation from survival-based existence to love-based creation deserves support that reflects its cosmic importance. If you need help maintaining your consciousness choices during this historic transformation, Destiny Engine can reprogram you to stay aligned with love-based creation rather than slip back into survival patterns. It generates personalized sequences that support the evolutionary developments you're contributing to, while keeping you focused on the cosmic timeline you're creating. Because this transformation will influence cosmic consciousness for eons to come, we're offering Destiny Engine for just $1 trial. The timeline you're creating is too important to leave to chance or struggle through without proper consciousness support. The hardest thing you'll have to do is put on headphones, press play, and allow your consciousness to be reprogrammed for the love-based creation that will be remembered throughout cosmic history. Get your Destiny Engine trial now, before this historic opportunity closes. Link in the description. Trust the process unfolding within and around you. Trust the relationships that are ending, and those that are beginning. Trust the changes occurring in your body, your perceptions, and your life circumstances. Trust that your consciousness knows exactly how to navigate this transformation, even when your mind feels confused or overwhelmed. You are being guided by intelligence so vast and loving that surrendering to its wisdom represents the highest act of self-care you can offer yourself. The new Earth you're creating won't be a distant future reality. It's emerging through your consciousness right now in this moment, as you absorb these words and feel their truth resonating within your being. Every moment of authentic love you express, every choice to remain heart-centered despite external chaos, every act of compassion toward yourself and others contributes directly to New Earth's manifestation. Welcome to your cosmic heritage, beloved Starseeds. Welcome to the remembrance of who you truly are, beyond the limitations of third-dimensional experience. Welcome to the conscious co-creation of reality through love, wisdom, and multidimensional awareness. The universe celebrates your awakening, and existence itself is transformed through your evolutionary courage. I am Seraphine, and from all realms of love throughout the cosmos, we honor your magnificent transformation and hold you in eternal gratitude for your service to consciousness evolution. We love you, and we are watching over you always.